All right, all right, all right. It says
Dun,
we are live, sir.
dun, 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 dun. Do you believe the hype? Oh shit! Do you believe that we're live? Like, are we being told the truth? Is this like, you know, some deep fake, or anything like that, or is this the real
Oh,
thing?
I see what you're saying.
I don't know. I
Is
think I
this,
might got
is,
caught. I might got caught up in your timeline today, maybe in your algorithm, maybe.
oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
that sounds exciting, man. That sounds exciting. Let me know.
No, I'm just not sure. Just asking.
If what is occurring right now is actually occurring,
Yeah.
or is
Like,
it
is
a
this
bunch?
us?
Is it us, or is it a bunch of other people perpetrating as such us
Hmm.
with the assistance of AI technology to have it
I don't
seem
know.
as if it is, but it might not be?
How would we prove that?
I was gonna say, ask me a question.
Mm, who was your homeroom? Who was your TA?
Mm. Mr. Naughton.
Mr. Knott was your TA guy?
What are you doing? Are you
Mr.
trying
Knott was
to
your TA?
are you trying to erase my history?
Mr. Knott was your TA. Mr. Knott was my TA, wasn't he? You didn't have the same TAs. You were Mr. Knott.
Wow.
Am I that old,
Really?
guy? Am I that old?
Really?
We were in the same TA too. I knew we were on the basketball team.
Really? Bruh. That's
But
what
I
Kato
feel
would
like you
say.
were.
Kato would say,
I feel like
bruh.
I feel like you were like with Miss Galati or something.
I sat beside you in the morning.
Every morning. That's why we're such good pals now, guy. That's why.
Every morning I sat
Guy,
beside you.
this is
And
what I
then
tell you
and then,
about
and
my.
then, and then we'd chat with Ted
Weed. See,
Sellis.
that's what happened. Weed. That's why I don't remember anything.
We would chat with Ted Sellis about
Big Ted
the Proline
about,
tips.
about life. Yes, now I see. I can see Ted. I can see Ted
You
clearly.
can't see me?
No, guy.
Wow, this man's trying to what do they call it? Revisionist history, boy.
That's what.
Wow.
But see, that's what I said. I was in your timeline, so that's the shit that's going down, guy. That kind of shit, yo.
Wow.
I mean, man, there's people here. What the hell? Why are there
Is
people
it
here?
wait, is it you? Is the
What?
question now.
Huh?
Is it actually
Uh,
you?
I mean, ask me a question. Chico, big up. Tadao, big up. Cami 23, good evening. Miss
Hmm.
Sylvia, good evening.
How can I find out if it is you?
BK Sweetest Music, what up with you? That's what he said.
What is the name of the famous Greyhound?
Omniella.
Omni Ella. Okay, it's you, my pal. It's you, my pal. What up, my bro? What up?
I mean,
Wrong side.
I'm just here. I'm just here on the internet. Oh, are you okay over there? Yeah.
Give me a
Stuck?
high five, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, this guy went like this, yo.
That's what she said.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What is
Happy
going down
Tuesday.
with you?
Happy Tuesday. Trouble. What up?
Yes, yes. Chico sing what up with you, ta What up with you? Cammy 23. What up with you? Miss Sylvia, tap, tap, tap in. BK Sweetest Music. What up with you? Milo
Trouble.
T.
Careful. Careful with your
What up
emotes
with
there,
you?
Trouble. How's your Tuesday, yo?
My Tuesday was cool. My Tuesday was cool. I spent a lot of it doing errands. I didn't go into work today. I spent a lot of it doing errands and dealing with bill
Grocery. What do you do?
collectors and
Grocery shopping? Bill collectors, guy. That sounds ominous. You're
Yeah.
collecting bills, guy, or you're the bill collector guy?
No, I'm not the bill collector. I'm the disperser of payments.
I see. Rahda, good evening. Happy Tuesday.
Tadao says my type of gig,
Which one's that?
bill collector. So, are you gonna pay this thing or not?
My guy, you gotta pay this.
You're gonna let me call you for 3 years. I called you for 3 years. You want this thing looming over your head for the rest of your life?
So you're getting right now?
No, I'm not there. I'm not there.
Hmm.
Nah. But it's like a phone bill that I got recently. It was
Oh
like
shit!
so much.
Really?
So much money. Yeah. And I was like, why? Because I just recently reduced my plan in price and got so much more data than I did previously. So 40 more gigs of data. So I'm like, I was looking to like have like a decent bill this month, but then
Oh, you don't have no U.S. minutes, guy.
US minutes, bro.
Or are you sending picture messages, guy? $4.95 $4.95 a message. Remember those days, yo? Shit.
Those are crazy days.
Wow. So US dollar, US minutes.
Yeah, so the roam like home, the couple of days that I was gone, plus when I was here, I had to make some long distance calls to some different businesses. So I couldn't like message them on WhatsApp and say, yo, call me back. I had to make the call out there, Comcast should have 1-800.
So wait, you have Roam Like Home and you got this big chart? Oh, but this is when you were here calling the US and then you were away. I'm down with Roam Like Home. Some people complain about Roam Like Home. I'm going on a trip and I was looking at like get an eSIM because you can get like eSIMs now. You just like call and you download and you have a new SIM on your phone now, basically. You haven't heard of that?
No, I never heard that.
Yeah, eSIMs. You gotta check your phone. Your people's phone should have the same type of thing, I would think. But you can just call the carrier or you go online and you set up with the carrier and you get a QR code and you scan it and then so you have your phone.
Yeah.
And you have the other line on it and they're both on, but it'll ring differently or have a different profile.
And that's not a dual SIM card. That is like,
well, phones now have
eSIM
capability, which makes sense. So you don't have to put two cards in. You have one physical card. You have one physical card, and then an eSIM. Like this you can actually have 14 eSIMs loaded, but only 2 active or some shit. But you can have like a bunch, like wherever you go, you just have an eSIM card for people that travel the world and shit like that.
This is Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible.
I mean, you got to be ready for anything.
Spies like us.
You got to be ready for anything, dude.
My name is Bennett. Bennett Sean. Sean Bennett? No, Bennett Sean.
Fave, what up? Cuz, what up?
Rahda 84. Rahda da da da. Whoa, that was sick. That was sick.
I feel like Celebrity Drew might have done that before. Maybe you get that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I feel like this must have happened at some point. And
No.
Somebody call up Celebrity Drew. We gotta do that tomorrow.
No, I just built that one. That one was
just au natural.
Yo.
She's about to go do her like voicemail. They're about to do set up her voicemail. Hi, you've reached Rahda. Da da da. And the music just play true, guy. Oh, winner, gang, y'all. Oh man. Oh, it's hot in here. How's the sweater weather treating you, guys? It's hot in here. But
how's the what you say?
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather. Is that what it is right now? It's tricky, man. It's tricky because I put on a sweater and I go outside and I feel hotter than I want to.
It's 13 degrees Celsius in the Hammer right now, yo.
Well, yes, there's no sun.
That's sweater weather. All right.
There's no sun. I'm sure it wasn't like that earlier.
Sweater weather is that daytime? I thought sweater weather was like, a nice daytime, and then you put on your sweater in the evening. Isn't that sweater weather or no? Maybe I'm mistaken.
I,
Or
I
sweater
mean,
weather. Sweater weather is like sweater at 2 p.m.
this is the first time I'm actually hearing the term sweater weather.
Yeah, you and your fucked up algorithm, guy. How can you not have it's like sweater weather time, guy?
my algorithm.
Yeah, man. Again, what is it? What is it? Vegan Android? What was that? Shit.
Yeah.
Stupid guy.
The vegan
Vegan
Android
Android people.
algorithm. Vegan Android algorithm.
Hashtag vegan Android.
Denise Jojo says
loves,
she loves sweater weather.
but she also says she's freezing in Barrie.
No shift, Sherlock.
Interesting.
Also, Denise Jojo said that she spent $3.30 a minute on a phone call, and I'm wondering.
$3.30. Where is it? Like, what the hell?
She must have been calling. She must have been calling the WWF. Can I talk to Macho Man? Hey, Denise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, Denise.
This is gonna be one of those off the railsy type songs. $30 for 30 minutes. Like, where are you calling? Where, like, what? Oh, geez, 80 cents a minute on TELUS. People use TELUS still, yo?
TELUS.
Yes.
TELUS. Yeah, don't they?
Internet. Huh? I guess. I'm asking. I don't know. I thought it was either just Rogers. North Carolina. 30. That's not even. Well, it just seems like it's just you.
Trouble. You know what it is? I don't know if this is still a thing, but I don't know if you remember that.
I get good deals at Rogers. Trouble.
If you were calling long distance one time, right back in the days, you're calling long distance to another cell phone, the price was crazy. But if you called a house phone, it was like significantly cheaper.
It was like 6 cents.
Yeah, actually, like that.
Or like $1.25 guy.
So yeah, call the people them house, Denise. Yeah, you call Macho Man's cell phone. No, yeah. No means no.
Wait, is this true? I gotta catch up on my I gotta catch up on my wrestling because last week, was it Thursday? When does SmackDown come? It used to be Thursday night SmackDown. But for some reason I turned on SmackDown the other day. There was nothing else on, and I turned it on, and The Rock was on, and it was fucking amazing. Like, those were the wrestling days, guy. Like
Rock and Austin Theory.
Austin Theory, yes, Austin Theory. I don't even know who that guy was. I don't see. It was The Rock and some guy I don't know. And then some like podcaster guy. What's that guy's name? I forget what that other guy's name. Some guy was hosting it. Anyways, The Rock was on. It was lit. It was like the good old days. It like killed their ratings and all that stuff. But The Rock is a G.
It had that much impact, yeah.
Yeah, because it was The Rock. The Rock
like, I know the stadium was going crazy. I remember you told me about it, so I went to check it out, and I saw that the stadium was going crazy, but I didn't realize like viewership and all that was
like viewership. Like it was like the highest rated this and blah 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 that. It was like all crazy shit. I don't have it in front of me. I had it in front of me yesterday, but it was wild.
That boy Jer says, "Good evening, pizza in the break room, and the rest of the Timbits." That boy Jer, what up with you? That girl Cheeks, what up with you?
Big up, Cheeks. Oh, yeah. So I haven't watched wrestling in a while, which is why I asked about Macho Man. If Macho Man is dead, but Macho Man better be Macho Man.
Mm-hmm. But
look at this. See.
The Rock is that guy, huh?
Huh?
The Rock is
Yeah,
that
The
guy,
Rock.
huh?
I mean, I would think out of all of the wrestlers, he's the one that's made the most out of Hollywood. I think, right? Is that right?
Well, I mean, isn't he like the biggest Hollywood star right now? Like
Some
who
shit like
who is there
that.
compared to him? Yeah, like I mean, he hijacked the whole series. He hijacked the whole Fast and the Furious series.
Hmm.
He's like, I know it's called Fast and the Furious, but I got an idea. Why don't we call it
Why don't
Hobbs and Shaw? At least once, just once.
highest
Come on, jabroni.
highest paid actor? What do you think? What do we got? Who's oh shit? Top 10 highest paid Hollywood actors 2023, and we're gonna use whatever this article is here. Looks legit.
Okay, so let me take a guess.
Oh, this is backwards. Shit.
Got Tom Cruise. We got
Tom
Will
Cruise is
Smith.
number one. Where's number two? Maybe that was Will.
Um, The Rock.
The Rock is number 5.
Ooh, so then that must mean Tyrese is number 3 or 4.
I don't know who the hell number 2 is. Number 2's not showing, which is the most fucked up thing. But whatever.
Number 2 might be Ludacris.
Luda. No, it's not Luda, guy. It's got to be Big Willie from Philly. It's got to be. No? Anyways, Tom Cruise is number 1. I don't know who number 2 is. Leonardo DiCaprio is number 3.
He's still up there?
Pitt, The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, Chris Hemsworth, Vin, Momoa, Chris Pine.
Wait a second. Leo's still up there?
Yeah,
What has he done for me
Leo's coming out
lately?
with a movie right now. Leo's about to come out with a movie right now. There's his money
Yeah.
right there.
Leo. Vin, you said? Okay, Vin just came out with a movie. That's right.
Brad Pitt.
So you're saying Tyrese is not up there in the top 10? Luda not up there either?
Terry's not even top 10 Fast and the Furious.
No, Idris.
So
Remember
this
the time when
article-
Samuel L. Jackson was like the highest grossing actor
What does that mean?
in Hollywood?
He lived somewhere he didn't get taxed, guy.
No, I think what it is that he did so much movies. Like he was in more movies than anybody else. So all of his movies were like the highest grossing.
Okay, just for the record, Trouble, to forbade me to do anything, you got to put a lot of work in for that. You got to do some dirty work for that shit to forbade me.
Yikes. What's going on?
I'm just saying, man. You can't be forbidding me. You know, what the hell, man? Criggity Cricks, what up, yo?
What? Man like Cricks?
The QWERTY Queen in the house. DH Lady. Yo, there's people. Hey, what the hell?
What happened?
I hate German. Like you're funny wherever you go, man. I don't know how you do it. It's all about the regiment. Anyways.
What did I miss?
Don't worry about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese is a jerk in real life. Miss that.
Who says that?
Who said what?
Oh, Christy Ray says Tyrese is a jerk. Is he really though? Is Tyrese the jerk for real? or is it DJ Envy?
What does this mean? Explain this to me. I didn't read my Billboard magazine.
So you're in the wrong algorithm, bruv.
I don't have gangster rap. I don't have gangster rap in my algorithm.
Comfy Crystal, what up with you?
Oh, we got to use that for sure. That's we're making a clip with that, Rahda. You get ready for that. We're gonna be tagging you tomorrow morning in a clip. Get ready. Jay-Z is not gangster rap. Jay-Z is the gamut. He is music.
Jay-Z is gangster rap. If I've ever heard.
Ever?
Yeah,
Come on.
Jay-Z's gangster music.
Jay-Z's a gangster. What's the difference? No? You don't think?
So you wouldn't consider him gangster rap? Considering, no?
When I say
Considering,
gangster rap, Jay-Z comes to mind? Nah. Stop this.
because he tricked you to make you think that he's not. But he speaks about killing and murdering and selling drugs and the illegal, selling of women, living off the avail. If that ain't gangster. And then when he turned 50, he's like, art. Let's buy art, everybody. Forget about what I said. Forget who I was.
No,
What do you think about that?
He said, remember who I was. Jay-Z was always telling you the story of his own life. It's great.
So what do you think that somebody who's had a heinous past can have
Blue Jays, go Blue Jays. Blue Jays are going to win the World Series.
Like a positive and impactful future? Like, would you let a murderer, gangster, like, mentor your child?
Okay, first part of your question is yes. Right.
So you think that someone with a dirty rap sheet could
turn it around, in the world, all that good stuff. Put some bad juju back into the universe. Absolutely, 100%. And the second part of your question is most probably, depending on the type of person within themselves, exactly. But would be allowable. You can't paint. I mean, it's tough to paint people just across the board as such, right? So there's people that come out of it. There's people that don't come out of it. There's people that step away from their ways and learn from their ways. Right. Some people can turn bad juju into the good juju, and some people cannot. Some people just like to swim in the bad juju.
Okay. A man is convicted of murder and violent crime. He gets out of jail. For some reason, he gets out of jail. Because great behavior. I'm not going to say good behavior because you got to say great behavior. Do you let him have any type of contact with your children?
It's too broad of a question.
Okay.
So here's a good one.
Mike Tyson. Okay. Yeah, real good one, actually.
It's a good thing good thing this guy hangs out around here with us.
Okay. But now he was convicted of rape. Just like Tupac. Tupac was convicted of rape. Right? Raping women. Now, the allegations, people say that it wasn't really rape.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some people say like these guys were like framed or whatever the case may be. But now people revere these guys. Right?
Because they turn their bad juju into good juju.
Okay. So they turn their bad juju into good juju. So let's go here now. Murder, violent crime.
Yeah.
Turn the bad juju into good juju.
Sure.
Now, child molestation.
What about it? No, you don't get nothing. You get to go. You get to go burn. You go burn. Am I allowed to say that on the internet?
Okay.
Go fucking burn. Go burn.
Is that worse? Is that worse than murder?
Yep. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Right,
R.
man.
Kelly, the man say,
This guy be doing all the good juju, guy.
I said R. Kelly. R. Kelly. And it says depends on who you're asking.
See, R. Kelly. So watch R. Kelly. I can't even listen to 2 Jay-Z albums because of R. Kelly. I feel bad listening to those 2 albums, yo.
Really?
2 Jay-Z albums. Possibly the first album is possibly one of the best albums of all fucking time. You guys go play Best of Both Worlds if you feel like it. That is one of the best albums of all fucking time.
Okay. So,
and I don't listen to that.
All right. I'm glad you went there. So
Foxy G's in the break room. What up, Foxy? We are apparently talking about very bad people and redemption. We're talking about redemption right now.
So R. Kelly.
We're talking about people. He's asking me about murderers. Can a murderer with a murderer, be okay? Would you hang out with a murderer? We used Mike Tyson as an example. I mean, he's not a murderer, but he's a bad guy. He was a bad guy, and now he's endearing. Anyways, go on. I want to smoke. All right, we got to start the show soon, man.
Was he a bad guy?
Who? Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Apparently, man. He was.
Apparently. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So here we go. R. Kelly's gone to jail. Nobody wants to listen to R. Kelly music. Jay-Z.
Right, Paulie?
Jay-Z says that he sold drugs, been responsible for the destruction of communities and has killed people. But we are okay listening to that. Where do we draw the line? Like, how do we decide what is cool from what is not cool? What is okay from what is not okay? Because you're saying you can't listen to Best of Both Worlds when on that album of Best of Both Worlds, those 2 worlds are corrupted worlds.
So I don't know. I think there's a difference between there is in certain situations a difference between worse and worser. So welcome to my world, Foxy. So like the fact that Jay-Z sold, I mean, he was a little drug dealer. I just find Jay-Z's always just told his own story. So he wasn't glorifying it. He wasn't saying do this. There's actually songs about him saying, I didn't tell you to do this shit. This is just what I did. That's different. But when we're talking about outside of that and all that personal shit, like, no, man, like I said, I can listen to a Jay-Z song, no problem. Great. He sold fucking crack out of his fucking on the corner. Great, wonderful. But some of the other shit's just wild and crazy. There's levels to that shit.
Yeah, I hear it. It's just that when I start to think about it, just how like what he has said that he has done and how it's been responsible for like just the destruction of communities, the destruction of families.
Who's this talking about?
Well, Jay-Z. You can't sell crack and then and not be responsible for families falling apart and children going into foster care and mothers like being strung out and overdosing. Like if you're doing that, like you're responsible for all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder how people revere this man, how he can get along in society and in public and be revered, highly revered as he is with that history. And not to saying that I don't listen to it, but I'm just saying, wow, like how do people decide not to judge this, Because
there's levels to this shit, yo.
Levels, B. Levels, B.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
Yeah, Snoop wasn't no saint either. Adidja Palmer was no saint either.
So lots of people. No, everybody. Hey man, what do they say in the Bible? He who something can't cast the stone, cast the first stone. He without sin can't pass some shit like that, right? You know what I'm going. Everybody, all you holy people know what I'm trying to say right now. I just can't say it.
What album did he say that on?
Tuesday. Huh?
What album did Hov say that on? He, without saying, cast the first stone.
I mean, if there actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it because that actually is there. Now that I think about it, anyways, Jesus, Daryl V, what up, sir? Good evening. Hi, can I smoke now?
All right, let me get you to your.
Fuck, it's been a long day, guys.
Let me get you to your happy place.
Everybody, like, I think there might be a couple of more people here since we actually did a commercial and a demo and shit like that, or whatever we want to call it. But this is episode 109, which in and of itself is pretty cool. I think we're going to talk about all this.
September 19th. Means nothing, but
we had to put up with this shit for 109 episodes, right? So it's been a fun 109 episodes, plus how many whatchamacallits? What do we have now?
50 plus, 50
plus, an Instagram live here, an Instagram live there, all right, stuff like that. We'll get into all that shit. Anywho, this is episode 109. We are here this Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. You could be anywhere in the world. You happen to be here with us. So we appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's all I got.
T. Hotshot and Couture J brought it. We'll see you in a second. We'll be right back.
Holla, holla, holla.
We here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo!
Like, even that, like, I'm fascinated that's our intro, to be honest with you. That wasn't, I mean, that's how things happen sometimes.
It's natural. What's going down, y'all? This is Pizza in the Break Room, episode 109. This is T. Hotshot and Couture J, and we are the proprietors of this fantastic Tuesday evening show. This episode is labeled
The Last Fancy. Slice. Fancy. I didn't even know you got to switch up the background.
You got to switch it up?
The background. You got to switch the background. You're blending in with your donut. Anyways. So, how do we explain this to the people? How do you make it make sense?
All right.
Doesn't even really make sense to us. Doesn't make sense. We're going to talk about it. What do you think? How do we make it make sense?
I like this right here. This is pretty cool.
Which part?
Cause of creative. Everybody's so creative.
That's the best TikTok. You guys don't watch that? If you guys don't watch that TikTok, you guys have to look that shit up, man. Everyone's so creative. That's the reason I don't do potlucks. That's the reason I might not eat when I'm out at people's thing them, because you don't know people, man.
Oh man.
If you don't know now, you know, right?
Everybody's so creative.
Everybody's so creative.
Take the hot dogs and put it in a bowl, and then get some Jello powder and put that in the bowl as well.
It ain't cheesy, or it ain't, what the fuck is that? Anyways, oh fuck, man, I'm gonna find this TikTok and show you guys right now. Anyways,
ooh, pickle juice. Oh, what's she gonna do with the pickle juice? Oh, everybody's so creative.
I gotta put this link in, but then I gotta make sure you guys don't leave us. Anywho, all right. Denise Jojo asks, is she going to cry? What do you think? Is she going to cry?
Nah.
No?
Nah. We're not going to cry about. People cry.
I mean, depends on who you ask, I guess.
Cook it for 65 days.
All right, make it make sense.
Nothing to cry about. What T. Hotshot and I, Couture J, are doing. We're taking a break. We're going to take a break so that we can regroup, rebuild, and come back stronger than ever. So I personally feel that in the last 108 episodes, we've learned a lot especially in the lives. Once the live started, after the 25th episode, after the live started, we got thrust into a space that was a lot different than what we were used to. And T-Dot Hotshot and I, we had our conversations before, but then after that, we started introducing the chat. You guys came into the conversation and just brought us into places that we otherwise would have never went. All right. And the experience was totally different. And then what made it even more amazing was when we started introducing guests. And then we started,
we never wanted any guests, guy. We used to be against having guests. We didn't want any guests, yo. Just for the record, yeah, like we didn't. What is going on here? So hang on. None of my shit's moving right now. My screen's all fucked up, but there's a hype train. I can't even see who the fuck. Am I stuck? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I see. Yeah, I see you perfectly.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
But my screen's all fucked up because there's a fucking hype train.
Ooh.
There's a hype train.
Wow.
I can't tip.
Thank you for the bits. Denise Jojo, thank you for the bits. Tadao, thank you for the bits. Mimi Kasimi, thank you for the bits.
You can hear me though. Yeah,
I hear you, man.
Keep talking. I'm looking. Something's going on here. I can't.
So I guess what I'm saying is that even with the introduction of the guests that came onto the show, we started learning a whole lot, and there was a lot of valuable information that we got from them that I figured that, what, we need to be able to curate this information and not have it go to waste. And we just want to take some time out to rebuild what we got going on. We started this in the pandemic, and we started it like this. The pandemic's over, and we believe that we could definitely approach Pizza in the Break Room in a new format that would be enjoyable for everyone. A new different format, and definitely curate some of the content that we had from before and share it with y'all, because we definitely don't want that stuff to go to waste. So we figured we take a break, rebuild, restructure, and come back new and improved.
Hey, you really made that make sense, guy. I'm happy it wasn't my turn to go. That sounded legit. All right. So let me back up. I'm back in business here. So there's a hype train. Thank you guys for that. We appreciate your support. Number one, that boy Jer with 109 bits.
Thank you.
Coffee Crystal with 109 bits. Rahda,
thank you
for the hundo. Tadao, sir, big up. Just in case everybody knows that Tadao's a mod, but Tadao's probably our what do we call it? Our the truth. Paulie's always the truth. Tadao's always the truth. He'll tell us when we suck. He'll tell us when we did good. So when you tell us that we did good, then it means something. So we know that as well. But I think he even impressed the Pizza in the Break Room name on me. He was yelling at me that day and thought it was a good idea that first day we were talking about it. So shout out to Tadao. Christy Ray, thank you for the subscription.
Subscription. Thank you.
She did this. Guys, don't do subscriptions. We're going on a fucking break. Mimi to see me. Thank you for the bits. Oh, y'all. No, but like
I'm gonna channel my inner Pinky. Bits. Thank you.
Oh,
subscription. Thank you.
That's the wow. Mrs. Ron C, man, big up. But like Fitz said, I think it was the lives. It was because at first it was easy in terms of like it wasn't a challenge. Those were just conversations. Like, all right, let's chat about some shit. And it was just me and you, and it was legit, and it was all good. Thought-provoking, like we got good content back then. Not that it was ever really about content, and we did debate really hard, bringing in guests.
We did,
and then when we went live, and then with the it just took off. Oh, Jer nailed it. Look at that, exactly. So You nailed it. When we were thinking of the name for this show, we we're like, oh, The Last Slice. I don't know. That sounds final, but sure, right? You get a box of pizza, and then you order an next box of pizza. So we're gonna order the deluxe, I guess, coming up, or the supreme.
Party size.
Yeah, the vegan, half extra bacon. Right? I'll make sure the grease doesn't get on your side either. But no, fuck,
right in the middle.
The guest was a different, like live was one challenge, right? Like live, having to manage the chat, having people talking to us about what we're talking about, and then taking us places that we just never even, like there's days that we had notes and we never touched the notes for like an hour because somebody said something and just took the conversation completely different, right? And, every now and then we had to get back to the note. So that was a little bit interesting. But then we've had a fucking lot of guests. Because I remember last May. Is that how it works? What year are we in? May 2022 was when we were like, all right, let's go hard and get some guests. Right? And Fave, big up for the 100 and I don't know, I can't count all those ones. Stop throwing ones at me, Fave. I'm going to say that's 109.
109 bits. Thank you. Fave, thank you.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. But even as we were talking, because of course we were thinking about taking a break at the same time, I think I hesitated to mention it. Maybe for different reasons, but then we talked about it on the same day, so it was like, all right, this feels proper right now. And then we talked about the billion guests that we've had. So thank you. If anybody's up in the chat that's ever been on the show for any amount of time, if you've been on multiple shows, thank you for that. Or one show, multiple shows, 1 hour, 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if you just been here like the QWERTY Queen, watching every minute of Pizza in the Break Room, that's cool because I don't know. I'll say this for like the 700th time. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing up here on this thingamabob. And apparently we talk good and we make people laugh every now and then. So that works.
And it's pretty cool because I mean, even when we did the first 25, it was just me and you, and there was nothing that we had to even consider other than just the conversations that me and you or you and I were having. Being live was something that never done before, other than the first time that what is going on over there with your fingernail? Other than when we first got it, invited as guests onto the Boom Boom chat room. That was the first time ever being live. And that was a cool experience, but that was kind of like the christening, you know? What am I missing over there?
I think they're talking about my nail. Don't mind my nail. It's my pointer. Mimi Cassini's the super lurker.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho.
So anyways, big shouts out to the Boom Boom chat room for having us, what is it? Cut our teeth? Is that how it goes?
Is that what it's called?
Is that what it's called?
You gotta look that one up, man. You know,
cutting the teeth. Yeah.
Don't throw it out there.
Popping the cherry. That's what it's called. Is that what it's called? No, that's that. No. That's
probably not the one you're looking for.
Everybody in the chat, what would be the term that I would use? I was not cutting teeth, and it's not popping the cherry. It is.
It is cutting teeth.
Popping the what? Say what?
Papa what?
Popping the pea.
Pop it like it's what? Pop it like it's what?
Ra-da-da-da-da. Pepper in the pizza? Yes. Yes.
Wait.
Pepper in the pizza.
Whoa. Jur's getting all aggressive and shit. You know, man, easy. Jesus Christ. All right. I think too. I mean,
Shoving a hot slice down your throat. What is worse than a hot slice of pizza going in your mouth before you're ready for it? Then you got that little tingly thing in the back of your throat for the rest of the day.
Unless she doesn't. Trouble. It's the last one for a hot second, man. We gotta get it. We gotta get it all out. Oh man, up in the place, romping, stomping, up in the place. Mr. Ron C, DJ Ron C, sir. Good evening. Yo, it was awesome. I was listening to the radio the other day, and Specs, and he shouted out Ron C, but just in order to big up the Steelers, I guess. But that was before the Monday Nighter, so now I guess it's not as good. So good for you. Forget my story, Mr. Ron C. DJ Ron C. I don't like the Steelers. They sucked it out. You too. Yeah, they suck. Anyways, I digress.
I was watching that game yesterday.
You watched football yesterday?
My mom invited me to a pub because I guess she goes there to get chicken wings half price. So she was there with two friends. So I said, okay, I'll join you. So I got there and the Steelers game started. And the game didn't even start yet. And the Steelers were up by 7 points.
Yeah, it was like the first play of the game or some shit. First play of the game, pick 6.
7 seconds. I was like, that was crazy. I don't know if anybody watched football, but that was the craziest thing I ever seen. Is that common?
I think I got these guys started. Sorry, man. Is what common? No, that's quite a rarity.
Wow, man, that was wild.
That's quite a fucking rarity, bro.
That was wild. DJ Ron C, what's the matter, man? Why you? DJ Ron C says about Jif. Yo, what's wrong with Jif, man?
I saw a nice photo. Did you see this nice photo? Oh,
I missed something.
Huh?
I missed what did I miss?
Okay, so first of all, Jeff, that was fucking hilarious. Shout out. What's that Instagram? What's that one at? What's that? Which one was that? At what?
On the carousel of chaos. Carousel of chaos.
I'm never gonna fucking find that shit, man. I gotta find
carousel of chaos.
I'm not gonna be able to type that, and I'm not gonna be able to spell that. Fuck that.
You know how to spell carousel?
Huh? I challenge you to a spelling bee, guy. Anyways, ready? I saw a picture of this. This is what you messed up originally.
Yes, Manisha. Yo, when I saw that picture pop up, I just smiled. It almost came down. I was like, oh, it almost came down. I was like, I'm so happy to see that picture. Thank you so much for going out there to go support. Awesome.
Isn't that the coolest thing ever?
That was super cool.
Would you say this?
Chris Manning, Cali, Manisha went to go watch my son play his game on Sunday against UCLA. So dope.
How's that going for you? So you've been through all the feels of trips being away.
Yeah. I'm at the point now I don't remember I have a son until she just sent me that picture. Like, oh shit, I forgot about that boy.
It's funny that you say that, man. That's completely normal. I can abide with this. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's normal. Completely.
Forgot about that boy.
Like, it's funny. I just had like a 5 message exchange with the boy today.
Mm-hmm.
Like 5, like information. Oh, hey, all right, cool. Like one of those. And I was like, oh my God, like that, like, wow. Right? It's like being on the phone with somebody for like fucking an hour or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, holy shit, I got a reply and then another reply in the same, like, my phone's still open type.
That's
shit.
crazy.
what? That's wild. I gotta.
That's crazy.
I was like, damn. I felt good about that, but so it goes. But otherwise, just like you say, you just remembered because somebody posted a picture with your son.
Well, I
Your
got it
son's
on last
alive,
night.
guy. Don't worry, man. Just go with it, man. That means as long
Mm.
as ain't nobody else calling you to tell you about him, that means everything's okay.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. The text back is big. The 5 text back, that's big.
Mm.
I didn't realize how big it is until right now. Like, because my texts come back like the next day.
Yo, you guy, man. Usually I'm like, hello, right?
Yeah.
Like.
And then, what's it called? Ms. Ron C posted a post quite recently about. It was on her story, I believe, something about no one cares for you like your mom, whereas other people might care for you, worry for you.
Mm.
No, people might worry about you, but only your mom worries for you, right? So I said that post seemed kind of coming from a biased perspective, right? No one worries for you like your mom, but like I said, like you said, you got a 5 message exchange with your son, and like, yo, that's a big deal because me, like a 1-2, and I'm like, who,
Hey.
But then I think about my mom now because of this situation I'm in with him now. I'm thinking, wow, I wonder how this lady feels,
For real.
Missy Bell will be like, Junior, call your mother.
Right? It's true though, but it makes sense. That's an interesting perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting perspective. How the fuck did we get here now? What the fuck were we talking about before this, man?
Steelers.
Oh, fuck the Steelers, man. Oh, no. Steelers, man. But don't give them too much time. Oh, see, and then see, Miss Ron C's got copy paste. She's got her Word document open. She has all these copy pastes for her chats. And one of them, Steelers Nation. Anyways. Summer's over, Fitz. Did you notice this? We talked about sweater weather, but we never talked about summer.
Yeah, it's
It sounds like it's done, or is there more? Is there what is it called? I don't want to say it. Can we say? Anyways, never mind.
I couldn't hear you say that again.
Never mind. I'd probably get bleeped out anyways. So I stopped myself. I was censoring myself from saying it. But anyways, how was your summer? What do you think? So we're now reflecting on summer. How was summer? What do you think?
I think.
How was your summer? Rate your summer.
So, my summer, I give it a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 might sound like a low score. Yeah, it's a 60, right? But it feels like it's better than 60. But I guess I'm leaving room for improvement, right? I don't want to give it a 5 out of 5 because that'd be.
Hang on, everybody. Let's do it on a scale of 1 to 5.
Yeah,
5
yeah, fair. Yeah.
being a wicked. Summer.
Do that again.
If that was no, you gotta boot that shit. You gotta boot that back. That's a 5. All right. So, how was your summer? Let's start with that. Give me a number.
So I say my summer was a 3 out of 5, and I did a lot of events this year. Did more than last year. I feel like I was out a lot. So, I mean, by the looks of it, it would feel like it was lit. My summer was lit, but I feel like there's things that I would like to do next year.
This is good. I like the decimals. I like the decimal point. That's big right now. See, when we gotta get specific. Some specificity. I got a 3.12.
Okay, well then, if we're adding decimals, I'm going to give it a 3.5. I was just trying to stay away from decimals.
Okay. We get to give decimals, and you go with a 3.5. Of all the things you could have, even if we weren't, even if we weren't giving decimals, you could have went with a 3.5.
3.5. Yeah, fair.
Uh,
It's fair because 3.5 brings me to a 70%, and I'm cool with a 70, right? I'm just thinking next year I want to do things that I haven't done, more family type stuff. So like this year the summer was lit, but next year I want it to be like more family oriented.
Come on, no, we're learning. Hang on, we can't do that. We're talking about. You can't compare it. Remember, what was it the movie? Was it Harry and the pursuit of No. That's
Yeah, I know you're talking. Yeah.
the list. Hector. Anyways, no comparison. Rule number 1 of happiness. So, how was your summer? Not about compare it to what you want to do next summer.
Okay.
Not about, right? You know what I'm saying? Not about compared to anything else. How was your summer? Now give me, you even get 2 decimal points right now.
Okay. How was my summer? My summer. I'm still thinking in the future. I'm still thinking in the past.
Right.
Right.
See,
let me just hold myself for now.
Present fits.
Let me just hold myself to now. And hold myself to now. My summer was a 4.
Here we go now.
4.4. 4.4.
What do we got?
4.2.5.
4.5.
My summer was a 4.2.5.
Okay. All right. So now this is a lesson in.
Okay. Cindy Milo says, sorry. You had so many moments to be proud of.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. 4.2. Okay, 4.2.7. 4.2.7.
Right though, but for real, actually, I didn't mean to get all like fucking scientifical or anything like that, but it is something to stay in the present moment and just think of it on what it is. Look how your score changed, man.
Mm-hmm.
For real? I'm trying to live in the moment and be present and all that good stuff. And
thank you for bringing me back, sir.
What? No, it was the people them.
The people them. Mm-hmm.
It's a community.
LL.
People them.
Community.
That's wild.
Like that.
It is wild. Stop this. It's vegan math. That's what it was. Hey, just make some shit up. These fucking
vegan Android math.
Shout out to the Apple folk, everybody. iOS 17 is out. I've updated. We're good. Some new shit. It's actually a good update.
Is that what do you? What?
Huh?
You got a new phone?
Every year we get a new phone. No,
you have a new phone?
The software update happened. The dot update. So we're at iOS 17. Upgrade, everybody. Get on that. I was very forward to the journal, but the journal's not ready yet. The journal's coming soon. Apple will help me journal. I tried journaling, I couldn't do it, but Apple will help me. Journaling's good for the soul. I gotta be consistent with that. Oh, what the fuck is this? Stop this. What happened now? Fuck. You just gotta leave that up for the rest of the fucking show.
Hey babe, is it big?
Oh wow! Hang
Isn't he?
on, like you got that's a poll right there. Yo.
I'm just asking for a juror.
Wow, that is amazing.
Just asking for that boy.
Wow.
Watch this one now. It's usually squashed. Oh my gosh. Who gave you guys Wi-Fi?
Paulie Lopez in the house. Big up.
Mesh Marina.
Manchester.
It's a tofu fight. Everybody was tofu fighting.
Oh, all right. Shit. Back to the good. Tell me something memorable about 108 episodes.
Well, what can I say? Most memorable for sure was getting started. Getting started and just getting into a rhythm of that, having the conversations, getting to know you in a way that I never really knew before, and getting to know myself in a way that I never knew before. Having the conversations with you, allowing me to kind of see where I can go conversely, is because I reiterate all the time, I'm not much of a speaker, not much of a talker. But when we got into this thing, it just I would hang up after 3 hours, press end, and be like, wow, that was amazing that I was able to do that. Then when we went live and started interviewing people, I'll tell you my favorite moments with the interviews that we had was when we interviewed Reggie, when we interviewed Julie Black, when we interviewed Manifest. And the reason why those don't stand out to me, first, Julie Black, because she just always just inspires. Like whenever I hear her go, it just always I just get inspired by listening to her. She's a powerful force, right? But then what was so special to me about Randy and Reggie was the fact that these guys are my buddies, But when we spoke to them those days, I never spoke to them the way that we spoke to them, I got to listen to Reggie speak, and I never heard him speak to me the way that he was speaking that day. You know what I'm saying? Like you just speak to people as your friend. Like he's my friend, so like I speak to him as my friend. And when I was listening to him speak, I was like super, just sitting back, just so like happy that I was just so impressed, like listening to him like in this element, in his element. And it was just awesome and amazing just to see like, holy shit, man, these like when people are in their elements, they're amazing people, Same with Randy, like listening to Randy like tell his story and tell his experience and the things that he goes through and the things that he's about. It was just super awesome to listen to Randy that way. You know what I mean? Any of our other guests that we've had, I don't know them the way I know these guys. So I'm not gonna say I'm not impressed. I'm super impressed with their stories because everybody had like it bestowed a lot of great information and knowledge and experiences with us, right? Onto us. But it's me knowing these guys the way that I know them, to hear them speak to me that the way they spoke.
In their true element, or in their now. Right? Some shit like that.
Yeah, so that was like that's what I actually loved. It was just like ending those conversations and then getting off and just like, holy shit, man, like you guys are amazing, and they're amazing as friends, obviously, but just to know like,
because sometimes you don't see that stuff,
right?
Well, right,
like you, like
some people you haven't seen in 20 years, 15 years. You see them, you see them. You don't have a chance to sit down. Like we spent all of high school with somebody, or years doing different things and interacting from sports or whatever it was, no matter what we were doing. You just know them. It's a little different for me because I moved away, so I'd only see people here and there at certain times, not even necessarily know exactly what they're doing, but catching updates here and there when we have the opportunity. So to see somebody like Sweets, right? Like when I see Sweets, I'm like, Sweets, right? That's all I don't call him Randy. How can I Randy? No, Sweets, right? Every goddamn time. But he is who he is, doing his thing, and it's cool to see that. What I think the cool part is that there's still that person doing their thing. So like the person that I knew is that person talking about whatever it is that they're talking about, or doing whatever it is they're doing, in putting that energy that they had from before that made us good friends in the first place, that made the crew, and people that we hung out with or interacted with, those people. And they're taking that and just being genuine in their field or with what they do. And that's what makes, that's what I think, like people in our circle, call it what you want, call it bossy, but they're genuine folk. And that's cool to see them then taking that genuineness. Is that right? And then it's like with Che, for example, right? Like Che, I'm not trying anything different. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be authentic. And then look at Che, good job, good for him. But it's about being yourself, and being yourself with the right people or around the right people is a good thing. So big up to all these, what did we say? Community. All these people up in the Twitch. All these people all around here. Channel 9, big up. IQ Remix, big up. M. Lewis, 416, the VDJ.
M. Lewis 416, what up with you?
Big
Mr.
up.
9, Mr. Channel 9. IQ Man, the smartest man on Twitch. IQ.
Twitch, for real. Static, big up.
But one of my favorite moments, though, for sure, was our very first stream, right? Where we came from just me and you having a solo chat to now injecting all of these people into our conversation. And the conversation that night went on for like 3.5 hours or so. And it was just fun and foolish, it got nostalgic. It was just a good vibe that night. And it was a great first experience of being streaming live with this random banter that we have.
Right. Yeah, it was interesting. Like, I don't know. It still blows my mind. And I think also the commitment to it, because 109 fucking episodes is a lot of fucking episodes.
For sure.
Like we've missed, like when you think about, like we missed what, 3 maybe, like 2 or 3 weeks, like one for sure the first 100 or so. I don't know, some like 2 or 3 weeks tops, maybe. And just it's become a part of just life and how it works, and what we do on Monday, what we do on Tuesdays, right? Monday's the prep show, everybody. Yeah, we prep. We're not just this good naturally. We do a little research every once in a while, do our thing. I mean, we are good fucking naturally, but anyways, #Bossy.
Ask Megan and Harry. Bossy.
But I mean, speaking of that, but the thing is, this break I think is because it is a little bit bossy. Like we think we can do better. Right? We think we can do more. We think we can leverage our little bit more. You know what I mean? And be able to continue to be authentic and genuine and reach people and spread a good word. What have you learned from this experience? Along the same lines, Mrs. Ron C, ma'am, Maud, big up. For me, it's that you can stay authentic. Like that's it. I remember We used to be, or I was like, I don't know, can we drink? Oh, I don't know, can we smoke? Like, but you know, it is, again, it's just about being authentic. You are who you are, right? And if I tried to do anything else, it wouldn't, like, you know, we've tried to. I mean, at times we've even had conversations, because this is the types of conversations we have about buttoning some stuff up, and then it's like, you know, we have to continue to do what we do, talk about what we talk about. You know, our experiences are our experiences. We can't talk about anything else. So staying authentic to that, and then it's me and you talking, right? So, I mean, love you all, but all the people be damned. At the end of the day, it's me and you talking about stuff. So that brings a different level.
IQ Remix says there's times his wife would say, "What the are you watching?"
And what was the
Brother says,
answer?
you guys have been real and amazing to watch, and the growth over 109 episodes. Proud.
See, I don't like posting stuff. Wait, hang on. I gotta go find it. Hang on, find it. There, that's what Chris. You gotta read that one too.
So many great episodes. You guys created great shows. I appreciate you both. Thank you. No, thank you, cuz.
Big up, cuz. Oh.
For anybody who doesn't know, if you weren't here from the beginning, in the early days, we realized and learned that Christy Ray is all of our cousins.
Trouble, big up.
Good night, Trouble. Milo T. What up, cuz? Ra-da-da-da-da.
Oh, jeez. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's a dub right there, yo. Yo, that's a dub. Roddy, you gotta get a dub, yo. And you can just play that everywhere. Play that every birthday, every year.
Watch this. Wow, wow, wow. Ra-da-da-da-da.
Oh, that is dope.
You got it. You got it.
Jesus. And I mean, and I don't know, like Little O Less as well. I think I'm still surprised by, yo, you guys in peace and break room. Who the hell are you, man? Ever since, like, that stuff still surprises me. Still happens a little bit. Some of the guests that we've had, you talk about Julie Black, like, that's Julie Black, man. Shout out to Julie Black. Thank you for the time and, you know, staying authentic. But that is Julie Black, like you were talking about before, right? And then also, as we were talking about our people, is also seeing them in their space, but also realizing their impact within their space as well.
That's
for
the
a
one
lot
right
of them,
there. That's
right?
the one right there. Yeah, for sure.
Right? These guys are, some of these folks are true, already legends in their space. Not just good at what they do, you know? Like legends in their space. And they are just guys that I'm like, better watch out, I'll give you a fucking noogie if you talk bad to me, you know? Right? Watch yourself, man. So that is very cool. And then just hearing, I mean, it's all about stories. I think I remember, you know, when we talked about, you know, do's, don'ts, or whatever, it's like we don't want to interview nobody, right? We want to have people on, we talk to people, and then let them tell their story, right? Like, who are we to tell somebody's story about themselves, right? But just bring them on and give them a space to just explain who they are and what they do. And a lot of times, because like I said, there's people that I consider friends that I haven't seen in a hot second. So it is being curious about what they do in their field and how that impacts them in their lives and things like that. We do a lot of fucking good humans, man. Shout out to the again community. Was it? It takes a village to raise a jungle. What is it? It takes a jungle some shit like that, man.
Oh, Christy Ray, Christy Ray, Christy Ray.
Get the mop. Yeah, get the mop. Dangles, what up, yo?
Dangles, what up with you? Christy Ray.
Yo, Dangles. I saw a commercial today for a certain football game, and then as I saw the commercial, I checked my calendar to make sure that I had entered in the calendar breakfast with Dangles, and golly gee Dangles, it was in my calendar. So I just want you to know that that actually happened today. So thank you for being here, and I will be there for breakfast. It's in the calendar. So bop bop bop.
Denise Jojo references the Pepper story.
We don't want to hear about the Pepper story.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just lived experience. That's all it is. It's just lived experience.
That's what I'm telling you about Jay-Z, yo. As long as you're talking your story, you're good, yo.
Yo, Jay-Z, sold drugs and pimped women, and I had a pepper story. I had a pepper story. That's all. Pepper.
Wait, this is the thing game. That was the thing game, right? That's the memory game, Baboon. Is that right? No, that's not it. Is Baboon the memory game? Come on, help me, please. I told you my. Yeah, no, it had to be. If it was the memory game, I get a memory point. If it's not, then so be it. I already told you about my bad memory. Shit. Yes, it was the memory game. Good.
See, so tell us your crazy story.
Mike, I don't have a crazy. What
you
kind
must
of
have
crazy
one,
story?
man. You're like plus 40. You got one.
What kind of what are you talking about on the show?
I don't know. Give me. I gave you Peppa story, man. Come on. You must have something.
I got no stories to tell. We're on the internet, man. We're live, man. I learned my lessons. I have no stories to tell. Next segment. Next question.
Story to tell.
Doesn't everybody? I guess.
See, Miss Ronci knows the list. See, she's going like she don't remember, but she remembers.
Yeah, man. No, that's good. I'm telling you, man. You changed the world. Oh,
thank you.
I'm already fidgety. When my watch. So I did my up. Oh shit, my watch is dead. Oh boy, this is a disaster. I did my watch update. My watch is different right now. I didn't read the update like I used to. I just updated.
Why your watch doesn't do the same things it used to?
No. Only
because of the update?
Yeah, it's great.
Somebody was telling me yesterday on Sunday, sorry, that truffle butter.
Damn.
Truffle butter. No, but I heard that there's a smart ring now.
A what now?
A smart ring. So you don't need the smart watch anymore. Now all the things that the watch can do, you can do it from a ring.
But then you can't see the time.
Party. Maybe all the body measurement stuff, all that type of stuff. I don't know.
I never heard that.
Things that could track your sleep, your heart rate, all those analytics. 22 here. You guys know the stories, eh? Wow, eh? This is my thing.
So you guys kind of remember English. You guys know what
home party. Truffle butter. Yeah, You were on here talking to things, eh? Man. Vest, no shirt.
Jesus.
Channel 9.
No, there was some. And it's funny when you look back, because we went through the list the other day. I mean, it's a lot of fun people, man. Big up to everybody who's been on the show once again.
What I do appreciate is that we at least got 2 recipes. We got 2 recipes out of this whole thing. Out of 109 episodes, we got Che's. We got Che's wonton soup recipe, right? And 2 weeks ago we got Witness jollof.
Or the jollof recipe. That's right.
Nigerian jollof recipe.
Cantonese fucking
The
fade.
Cantonese low fade. Yo. Wow.
Do we have to kick her out for this? Is that a bad statement? You can't say that. I can't say that on the internet.
Cantonese low fade. Wow.
You know what? Shout out to y'all, man. Some of this shit, like, but because some of these things also in the moment, they just happen in the moment. And yes, you might look back and we might, double check a show, but like bringing some of these up, that's fucking hilarious. Cantonese little fade.
Yeah.
What number is that? We gotta go find that now.
Where was that?
Yeah.
Where was that from? Oh, that was from the very first time that we found out about ChatGPT. The very, very, very first time, like when ChatGPT just got introduced, and then it created a story for us, and it gave us the Cantonese low fade.
No, is that? No, that was the guy. That was the aliens guy.
No, that's when we created a story from ChatGPT. That was the ChatGPT story day. But when we first learned about ChatGPT, like weeks or months before that, I was like, yo, this thing, you wouldn't believe what it could do. And it gave us a story. DJ Casey Music said the Cantonese low fade.
Big up, Christy Ray. That's why you're family. Oh, see? Look at this nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
No, it's nonsense.
So,
yeah,
we haven't definitely decided, but do we come back before Rapture season starts, or do we come back before Christmas?
Well, I think that's how we come back. I mean, that's because I mean, we should do the Raptors. We should do something about the Raptors. So we can talk about Spicy P. He might not even be on the Raptors by the time the show comes on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. I heard about that. It's a good idea. But anyway.
Let's go.
Raptors. Halloween show. Who knows? You know what? You will see us in some way, shape, or form. We're not sure how, when, what time, live, here, there, anywhere. But like that boy Jer said earlier, this is just the last slice of this box of pizza. You know how pizza goes. You can just order some more pizza. So we're going to order a bigger, better pizza. So be ready for that. And if you guys, I think there's things we can do, right? Like ready to do some goddamn things. So we'll see how it goes. But big up to y'all. Because you guys inspire.
Hold on. Thing broke off.
Hey, look at the name of the show. Look at the name of the show, guy. You missed the whole thing. You gotta run it back. Last slice. But don't worry. It's we're gonna place another order.
Mine said BC, RC. Who can translate? Anybody? Does anybody know how to translate BC and RC and PC? Can we get a translation, please? Can we get a translation from the delegation? BC, RC, and PC. Babo, Ross, and
Please use it in a sentence.
please use it in a sentence. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I don't know.
What's wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? All right. What would you tell yourself before the first live show? If you can go back and tell yourself something before the first live show, what would you tell yourself?
What would I tell myself before the first live show? What would I tell myself before the first live show? I would say relax. It's going to be fun. Relax. It's going to be fun. Because going into the first live show, had no idea on how to navigate it at all. Because again, like I said, the first time we were ever live was when we were with the Boom Boom chat room. And there was at least a little structure, right? They would ask us questions. We'd answer questions. They'd ask us questions. We'd answer questions. We'd have a little bit of conversation. Then they'd ask a question. We'd answer questions. But then when it was just me and you, it's like, at least when you and I were speaking before we were live, we could just whatever, like just talk freely, and it was whatever. But then when we said we're gonna put the chat in there now, there was a little bit of nerves because I'm like, what am I gonna say? And not only what am I gonna say, can you be stupid? Can't be stupid. Don't be stupid. And we went on the live stream, and he was like, "Don't be stupid." I'm like, "I gotta be stupid."
I'm stupid.
So, anyways, Jiff.
I'm trying to think of what I thought I had an answer, but I think it's along the same lines. It's just like it's live. You can't control it, and you just need to be in a space, which is a lot of what we talked about. Like we've evolved, like you said earlier, we've evolved through this, right? And even at the beginning of the pandemic or when all this started, I wasn't in a space where I could just even be in the moment, even be able to say to myself, I'm just gonna take it all in. And like I've had like, I mean, honestly, like a lot of this, like 108 episodes has been evolution on just right there every Tuesday. Here's my life and sanity update type shit.
Therapy for sure. Yeah, I get. Yeah, because everybody was definitely in a different mental space when we actually started what we were doing here. And then to come from the conversations that we were having to then introduce these conversations in front of an audience, even that was kind of like, like not just us being silly, but even like when we tabled certain conversations, to table it in front of an audience of people where Now we don't know how people think, what what they stand for, what they're about, what what they appreciate, what they don't, and to feel comfortable of us even like just tabling things, whether it be politics, whether it be relationship, whether it be sports, all those things were kind of funny to navigate.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
what could we talk about? How could we talk about? How could we express ourselves? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, no, I feel that because as even as I'm sitting here now, I'm like, damn, like we've talked about or talked through so many things, and people like a lot of the folks in this chat have actually watched us get through shit, and I think it goes both ways because people say, oh man, I watched the show and it was helpful or whatever to
mhm.
laugh during the pandemic, and I'm like, well, it was helpful to be on sometimes. Number one, because there's just some days, I mean, given like fuck, just given the pandemic itself, some days where it's just like, "Ugh, okay, it's fucking Tuesday, it's 9:30, but gotta get on the show. So just to have that baseline of negativity in your life from the pandemic, and then
Mhm.
everybody, like, we've all walked through some shit. So there was the baseline of the pandemic, and then everybody's walked through some other shit as well. And I think it's the people, like, again, big up to the chat and the community. It's the people within that have been a part of healing for one another, evolving, right? Like, anyways, it's some pretty cool shit. So it is good to have met some people, engaged with a group of folk or a type of energy that maybe if this all doesn't happen, you never meet these type of people, right? And
Yeah,
realize that
agreed. For sure.
there's a certain there are people that align. There are people that kind of are on the same on the same vibe type shit.
Look at this one right here. Chris,
Yeah,
Manny, and Kelly. I highlighted it. Like, she
yeah,
sent me a picture of my son halfway across the country. Not halfway, all the
yeah,
way across the country.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, like without this that we have going on here, I don't get that picture.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Get to see that my son's gotten like 4 shades darker from the California sun, thanks to Kristen, Manny, and Callie, Manisha, sending me a picture of my boy out there in California. And that link doesn't happen because without her. And that doesn't happen without
This
this
community
community.
and people that aren't, and I know the people within the community have said it, but I'll just say it one more time. If you're not within the Twitch, you don't get it. Like, this is a certain group of people we're talking about. There's what do you call it?
Sorry. Let me just give BK Sweetest Music a big shout out. Big shout out. BK Sweetest Music. Thank you for joining us tonight. She has her stream that's happening on Saturday. It is the Hip Hop 50th anniversary stream that she's been doing for the past month. And her stream starts again this Saturday at 7 p.m. So thank you for joining us tonight, BK Sweetest Music, and we will see you on Saturday at 7.
Shout out BK.
Yes, sir.
See, I was panicking because my watch died, and on my watch, I have the dial running the seconds when it's time, right? My watch is almost dead. It's in, like, it can only show me the actual analog, whatever. But with the update from iOS 17, it's now got standby mode. So now, as long as it's plugged into its charger and it's on its side, I updated it yesterday and it's perfect because it's sitting right here and I got the seconds now. It's great. Shout out to Steve Jobs. Tim Cook. Holla, holla, holla.
Isn't he like Macho Man? Isn't Steve Jobs like Macho Man? What are you? Oh yeah.
I think he's a vegan though, guys. So you might like him
Oh
still.
my
I think he might be a vegan, yo.
god.
At least a
Hope you got the
pescatarian or
update.
some shit like that.
Yeah. It's in update number 17.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ronstein. We got time now.
I
we're
God bless the
good.
dead. We're not poking fun of the dead. That's not what you're doing, right, T-Dad?
No, that was a shout out.
Shout out. That was a shout out.
That was a shout out. I was trying to be serious, not silly.
If you're not following, follow Silly and Serious. That is Cato and Dado.
Did you give him my feedback, guy? Did you give him my feedback?
I haven't seen him since.
You got to give him my feedback. I want to see if he'll understand it. I think that's one smart kid that you there. You got to change it from a lowercase the to a uppercase D.
The gift.
See what I'm saying? It's a big difference right there, right? That is the coolest thing. How did that come about?
Well,
You got 2 minutes to tell me. Not even. You got like a minute and a half to tell me.
Well, whenever there's a moment, I always just sit Cato in front of the microphone and we get to talking, right? It just about whatever, just to kind of see where his head's at, what his experiences are, how he expresses himself. So we've always had the concept of Cato and Dado. Within he says, I'm not a baby anymore. Not Cato and Dado. We should do something different, like a different name. It's up to you, man. So he came up with the name Silly and Serious. And I'm like, all right.
That was cute.
Yeah, but Cato is a special person, that kid.
He's a real character, man. He keeps you on his toes, that little one. I would think keeps you on your toes. I can only imagine. I get him in like small doses, yo. But at least I know he can throw a football now.
Well, did we get that on video? I wish we did. That was dope.
Maybe bits and pieces of it. Maybe bits and pieces. Who knows? It's almost that time. Usually the alarm would have already went off, but I'm on my secondary device, so the alarm's going to go off at 11:10 instead of 11:09. So
big shouts out to everybody for joining Pizza in the Break Room tonight.
All right. We're going to do this one, guys. We're going to do this one big. Hopefully, maybe you've been saving up some juju. So if you've been saving up some juju, we're gonna give it all the goddamn juju we got. There's the alarm. It is now 11:10. So, shout out to everybody that spent a second of watching Pizza in the Break Room. This is episode 109. At any time within those 109 episodes, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with us. So shout out to that. As we talked about, this is the last slice. We are going to come back. We commit to you bigger, better, stronger, stuff like that. So we will see you again at some point in time. Might look a little bit different, but we are here. So it is now 11:11. We're going to throw all the good juju into the chat. We're going to throw all the good juju back at you.
11's in the chat, everybody.
Thank you for motivating us. Thank you for keeping us here every Tuesday. Fitz, shout out to you. Good juju to you for
Thank you, my brother.
Keeping me going. And we're going to keep this goddamn thing going. So just going to look a little different. Bigger, faster, stronger.
Bigger, faster, stronger. Anybody, you got some ambitions that you want to see manifest, anything that you dream of, anything that you want, put your mind to it. Let the energy from this 1111 add wind beneath it, wind beneath its wings, and let it push it forward. Everybody, thank y'all for joining us. Y'all are the best. Y'all are amazing. And we will see y'all soon.
Yeah, man. And just as I was just thinking as you were talking, it's like, I mean, he and I, like we've been doing this from 19 how long in one way, shape, or form. So if anybody's, just get on the train, as they say, right? We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna figure out a new way. We're gonna evolve.
That's the word. That is the word. Evolution. Bam. Community evolution.
Yeah, man.
Is that a conjunction? No, that's not a conjunction, is it?
Are we at a conjuncture?
Next,
we're gonna go right out to DJ Star Q. Shout out to DJ Star Q, who has also been on the show. Freely though, y'all, thank you for every little thing. And everything's gonna be all right. So anybody that got all nervous, you'll see us, I promise. Again, we're gonna be here for you. Thank you for all the support. It's been very inspiring.
For sure.
Rahda, da da da.
Rahda, da da da.
Oh man, big up, yo. Temporary closure. Not even a closure. It's like we just reduced it down to one lane for a hot second. Maybe you get a pop up. Maybe I'll get a little thing here and there. More episodic. Is that the right word? Anyways, we're out of here.
One time.
Shout out everybody.
Doing Pizza in the Break Room, episode 109, the last slice.
IQ remix. He's reading the contracts, yo. He's causing trouble, yo. Shout out, yo. Big up to everybody. Right? Actually, good for that shit. All right, we out. Peace out.
All right, peace.